Let me make sure I got audio on. Okay. Hey, ladies. Everybody on here is from. Everybody on here are membership guys. Wow. Let me see something. Wait a minute. I think that you guys all were already in the membership. Hey guys, so okay, cool. You guys are all everybody here is my membership guys. Thank you for being here. Tonight's broadcast is going to be more of an update. It's a lot of changes being made to the schedule. It's a lot of changes being made to the broadcast. I am trying to play catch up. Not too sure I'm gonna be able to get that done this week. I may not be able to get that done this week in total honesty, but I wanted to give you guys an update of everything that's going on. Many of you guys, the broadcast, I believe it was Friday or Monday. It was Monday for the CDI program. That's going to have to be pushed back again, guys. For one, that is a very involved program, meaning it's a lot of my time that's going to be tied into that program. And just being totally honest with you guys, right now, I don't have that kind of time available. So that is going to be pushed back. And I'm thinking, tentatively, we have it for the end of July. So you guys that's kind of already signed up. It's a lot of people signed up for that. So I honestly am not going to open it back up for more people to sign up. If it be amazing, like I know it's going to be, we just going to run it again. But with this first time, I'm going to take those that kind of been interested in it since I first talked about it. And you guys that kind of been signing up since I cut the sheet off. So that is still happening. It has to happen. I put too much time, energy, money, focus, effort. I put too much into it. But like I said, it's just really involved. And it takes a time commitment. Unfortunately, guys, right now, I don't have it. When you got personal things on the forefront, you have to take care of personal first. And when things, at the end of the day, y'all know how I get too much on my plate. I get a little nervous and I don't want to, that program I'm so passionate about. I don't want to half-ass it. I don't. So I have to be fully committed. I have to be it got to be everything I have has to be when I'm running that program. And right now, being honest, I ain't got it. I don't. So we're going to push that one back. Also, the business mastermind, like a lot of you guys already kind of said your cities. And man, it was so much that we did with like making that happen. Like solidifying states is a lot that now has to be has to be undone and seeing how we could switch things around. Like I said, we already had, I think it was the four states we were already coming to was Charlotte, the DMV area, Chicago, Detroit. They were solid. So I'm so glad I didn't kind of like go fully launch it and let you guys like buy tickets and things. But those 4 states are still happening. And now that's only going to be pushed back until August. That is my month for touring, going back on tour, like not physically being stationed home all the time. So Facebook user, unfortunately, I don't have an online instructor list. I have an online instructor interest form, meaning you're interested in learning about the program. I had cut that off because there's so many people that signed up for it. And the truth be the matter, a lot of people signed up for it that don't qualify for the program. This is not a program where you could just get in if you want to. Like I said, it takes a lot of my time to build this out. And it's a lot of people that signed up that don't qualify. So I'm no longer just allowing people to fill out the form. I don't want to kind of keep you guys, like thinking about it. And if I know you don't qualify for it. So that is cut off. I'm mainly dealing with, we had it open, I think since February we ended it in June. So it's like I said, it's a great amount of people on there. But the business mastermind, that's definitely happening. Reason being is because that's one of my focuses right now. Like a lot of people, and I get it, if that's you, that's you. But a lot of people focus on this draping side, like the actual skill set, the technical stuff. and your business is jacked up, and then you're running around mad because you ain't making the kind of money you want to make. And I'm like, when I look at what you got going on, and I'm like, that's why. So it's like you got to go hand in hand with not just the technical side, but also with the business side. So a lot of my focus now, while I'm not on tour, now while I'm not doing a lot of physical stuff, it's really helping people with the business side of their draping business, because you can't just go learn the thing and then think you're going to be breaking in 10K a month. You can't. It's not, it's highly unlikely if you don't have the other supporting parts. So you can easily make $100,000 a year with draping. You can, trust me. Trust me, you can, but you have to have all the elements in place. And I believe a lot of you guys don't have that. I know it, I see it. And that's one of y'all main problems which we're missing. So while I'm not so labor intensive in my business, that is my focus, really helping people strengthen the business side. When someone asked me, I think it was yesterday, I kind of got back into my my rhythm yesterday, was trying to catch up with, you need me? Was trying to catch up with the comments. Somebody was saying something about what systems. The question was real simple, as in what systems. And I'm like, the systems to run your business. If you want to run and do everything manually, guess what? You can, but don't expect to be over here in this 7-figure world, 6-figure world, and you're doing everything nail to fist. Like, it's not going to happen. It's highly unlikely. And if it do, guess what? Because I did do it. I did do it the first year. I kind of went real with it. Guys, I was so burnt out. And guess what? The year after that, I was burnt out. And the year after that, I was burnt out, because what I'm doing right now, which is I'm pausing for the cause, and I'm taking the time I need to properly position my business to take it to that next level. Guys, me coming in here with just a freaking idea, that's all it was. It was just something I wanted to do. Like, oh, that look cute. I want to do that. That's all I had. Right? It was no way, when I look at day one and where I am now, and that was only the grace of God. He was sparing me, y'all. He was sparing me a lot, because I was not business savvy. I did not have the proper tools. My toolbox was empty. So when I keep telling you guys, put this stuff in your toolbox, and even if you think you don't need it right now, trust and believe you're going to need it. Life is going to be lifing, right? All kinds of things are going to happen. And if you don't have the supporting elements in place to help your business kind of carry you through, you're going to sink. And I don't know about y'all, but it's sink or swim. And I don't really know how to swim, but thank God I got some floaty devices in the water that helps me out, because stuff get hard. That's all I'm telling you. Say it again, Tina. Won't he do it? Guys, the only reason I'm being totally honest, I didn't think I was going to have the energy to come on here tonight. But I said, you want to know what? Somebody is going to say something that's going to make me realize it was well worth it. Like, so y'all, I'm going to tell y'all better flood the comments right now. I give you guys energy every week, sometimes several times a week. I need it back today. Give it to me. Load up the comments, baby. Tell me something. I don't care what it is you feel in your spirit right now, but just say, baby, her cup needs to be filled up with anything. Trying to tell you. I expect them comments to load up, because that's what this could possibly be my last podcast. This could possibly be. It's like, I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna tell you, I just switched up the schedule a little bit, because one of my businesses, every time I've been doing this podcast for the whole Q2, and like midway through, I launched another business, and I have a required mastermind that happens on Wednesdays at 8:00, and I could not attend. I think I attended one time, and it pushed you guys back like an hour. And I ain't really like that. I really didn't. But guys, I gotta restructure some stuff, because the only way I'm going to get further faster is by being in the spots I need to be in. So my Wednesday at 8:00 podcast is gone, because I need to be where I need to be so that she can take it to her next level, so I can get it, learn it, flip it, rub it down, oh no, and bring it back to y'all. I'm trying to tell you. Thank you, guys. That's all I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. Glenda, don't worry about it. You will master, baby. Thank you, Catherine. Jackie, girl. Oh my God. What's it? I think it was you. Baby, you sent some people my way. I just want to say, I be hearing later that how y'all be rooting for me. And I be like, see how that name popped up? I'm like, God dang, I just talked to somebody today about, I'm just trying to tell you guys, Jackie, go. I need you too. I'm trying, it is not easy. Guys, I know y'all look at people, and I'm not saying, because y'all know I ain't got a lot of coins. I got a little bit though. I got a little bit. I've made some strides in this industry. But guys, for one, it ain't easy. And I want you guys, don't be out there. Don't be with the fake it till you make it click. Because at the end of the day, that ain't going to take you but so far. People, you don't build this facade like you got it all together, like life ain't life. And because I know I do. If I see somebody like that, I'm like, I don't know. Like, no, nothing happened. And I get it. Like, don't put people in your business, but be human. And I want you guys to be human in your business. And don't be afraid to let people know, look, there's some stuff going on. I need some time. Trying to tell you, be comfortable and be human enough, because guess what? Nobody is buying from your logo, baby. I don't care how plain or how cute this little shirt look. Y'all don't buy and support me because the shirt is on point. Y'all don't. Y'all buy from me and support me and connect with me. And when I disappear, y'all come in like, what's going on, Precious? Where you at? We miss you. What's happening? I just wanted to check on you. I'm just in the prayer. Guys, all that to me, I'm trying to tell you, all that, that's the stuff. That's the stuff. Keisha, I don't have no gems for you tonight, boo. If you want the gems, guess what? You're going to have to wait till every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of this month. Today, I ain't got it. Today, I'm just telling you guys pretty much catching up because I kind of been gone, even in a little bit over a week. And I don't know how involved y'all are with y'all communities, but even when life be lifing, is one element that I miss, because for me, it's an exchange. Like, I give out to y'all and y'all give back to me, right? Y'all give back to me, and it fuels my rocket. I guess it fuels my rocket. Like, all right, girl, you can't give up now. You got to keep going. So when that's not, like, when the exchange and the reciprocity isn't happening because life is lifing, guys, I don't know about y'all, but I'm a Gemini. And I'm a creative. And sometimes life can be lifing, and it mentally could put you back in the place that you're accustomed to. And when you're not trying to go back in that complacent mode, it's hard. I'm just being super honest. So if y'all want to hear about draping, I get off. Get off this live. Come back next week, because that's what I'll talk about next week. Come back next week. I'm trying to tell you, come back next week. So the main thing I want to tell you guys, though, girl, Deborah, you know I love you. You know I love you. Tina say, won't he do it? Won't he do it? Yes, he will. So the main thing I really want to tell you guys and really update y'all about is the CDI program is definitely still happening. Everything is done except for launch go, right? That is definitely happening. Like towards the end of this month. The business mastermind, that is definitely still happening. And that's going to be happening in August. You guys that was requesting me to come to your city, I'm not coming to teach you no draping. That ain't what I'm doing. That ain't even where my focus at right now. Because I'm like, I think the things I'm going to be doing on my YouTube membership, you don't need me to come to you to teach you draping. You need me to tell you how to get paid for this draping, right? You could learn draping in the YouTube in the YouTube membership, the way how we repositioned it. The mastermind is most important, because once you learn it, how you gonna sell it, how you gonna market it, how you gonna find the people. Like, that's the stuff where a lot of people, you guys asked for this marketing thing. That wasn't my idea. And since you was still struggling with it, I realized, I say, okay, this is a real deal, Holyfield. Like, we gotta do something about that. We gotta do something about that. So I'm trying to tell you, Tanya, girl, thank you, Tanya. I'm trying to tell you, I appreciate you guys. I really appreciate you guys. So that's still happening, but this is the new schedule, guys. This is how I laid it out, and I'm gonna be totally honest with you guys. When I get back into work, like when I physically get back acclimated to work, I'm a workhorse. So I kind of go full throttle. I go all in. What my focus is now is my content, because y'all know I'm a passive lover income. If y'all not, then y'all stay over there. Y'all can stay over there. I want to stay in the passive income lane and pay attention to the things and the elements and the platforms that run me my coin, so that I could give more value and be compensated my worth for it, right? So I don't know what's happening over on my main platform. I don't know if you guys heard me complaining about it, but I went from engagement to like, hey, none of y'all see my post? Like, hold on. I'm ready to pull out the boxing gloves. Like, hey, none of y'all see my post. So it's just crazy over there now, right? So my focus, y'all know I switch it up every quarter, and I'm switching it up. Like, this was my testing year to find out what I want to do, where I want to pay, what platform I want to fall in love with, right? Because I'm one person, and I'm not going to continuously spread myself thin over all these platforms, right? And I would not suggest you to do the same thing. So what we're doing with this new schedule, Monday, I told you guys we were doing marketing Mondays. That's going to be only in the group, because the people that's been in the group, they held me down, right? And they're the main ones that told me marketing is their issue. So we're going to talk about marketing. We're going to talk about marketing on Mondays in the group. If you're there, you're there. Cool. If you're not, catch the replay. If you got a question, drop your question and I'll answer the question. But I want to get re-engaged with my group, right? And we already kind of had this on the books, but life threw the curveball. And I'm like, where you come from? Who sent you? Trying to tell you who sent you. So Mondays is still marketing in the group. Tuesdays, I'm still gonna do my podcast, because I really do enjoy it, y'all. I really do enjoy the podcast or Posh Late Night Biz, whatever you want to call it. But I can no longer do it on Wednesdays. I can't. I have to be where I need to be on Wednesdays. So, you know, I could do what I need to do with that business. So on the podcast is going to move to Tuesdays. Still 8 o'clock though, because I know you guys that's like when y'all in your time. Some of you guys work, y'all take care of the family, you ripping and running, doing this, doing that. So it got to be on Tuesdays. I do realize, depending on where you're located, some of you guys, y'all know we there with it. I know that's your Bible study night though. So I might lose you, but if I could change it later, I will. But right now, I can't. I got to switch it to Tuesdays at 8 o'clock. That's the podcast. Wednesdays is when all that stuff that you guys were talking about and the whole campaign we mapped out last month. Guys, we worked so hard on this content last month. All that's happening on Wednesdays, but that's only for the membership guys. Reason being, because they took in the next step. They took in the next initiative. I could kick it with y'all live or at the podcast, but the jewels, like the real stuff happens on Wednesdays inside the YouTube membership, right? That's gonna be on Wednesdays. That's where that content drop. And then on Thursdays is where, again, it's for my level 5 members. Since I am not on tour, guys, sometimes I be itching. I'm like, I could just drop the class right now. But it's not in alignment with what I'm trying to do, so I can't. But I still want to teach people my techniques. I still want to be able to teach people important elements and important techniques about draping. So Thursdays, and that's every Thursday, for my level 5, that content is for you guys. Is all of the little stuff, and it's the tutorial still, but it's all of the little stuff that seem to keep you at bay, like the pleating and the swagging, and it's a lot that you guys talk to me about. You ask me a lot of questions about. That content is going to go there. Now, do you have to be in these memberships to see the content? Absolutely not. However, if something is released to level 5 or level 4 or level 3, you guys, regular community, will not see it until 6 months later. The benefit of being in the membership is because for to create content, that takes my time. It does. So I'm giving it early access to those that's in the membership, and they get to engage live and do all the benefits of being live because they have questions, right? I may do a technique and they be like, hold on, I don't really get it. the benefit of being there is that like they can ask a question and whatever it is. Whereas though with a tutorial, you can't. That's it. If I didn't know about the question or I didn't know, then the tutorial is complete. So I'm really focusing a lot of my time now on beefing back up one of the things that held me down through the pandemic, through everything, which was this platform we're on right now. I need fresh content. I already have a whole series kind of mapped out. And this is where I'm going to spend a lot of my time because it makes sense. So next year, when I'm back on tour, when I'm wherever I need to be, I have a ton of content. Now I got to focus on going in the studio or doing this and doing that. So you guys that's in the membership, we're beefing it up. So right now we're going every week for you guys. And you guys that's not on the membership, guess what? I'm still going to continue this podcast. I'm still going to do it. Y'all saw the topics. If you are in the group or if you're on my business page, you saw the topic. So you saw we have a topic every week. And it's an important topic too. It really is. It's an important topic every week. So that's happening. Also, one other thing, guys. So this is beyond my control. Say what you want, but most of you guys on here already have kids. So one of my suppliers will be shutting down, and it makes sense because we had to do this too. Shutting down for 2 weeks to do inventory control, whatever it is. So anybody that sell, and we're going to put it on our website as a disclaimer, anybody that is looking for premium draping kits or any kind of draping equipment that's not fabric, we ain't gonna be able to process that till the 24th. So unless you can hold out for 2 weeks, don't order from my site. I'm trying to tell you that right now. Don't, because we're gonna put it right on the website where you got to check a box that you know that this is pretty much shut down for 2 weeks. That's not something in our control. It's beyond my control. But I do have you'll see the option. You'll see the option for another backup if you're looking for equipment. And Hybrid said, I had to move it on up. So guys, yes, the marketing, it's so many. That's one thing. I asked this in my group. And that's why I started to take it off. I started to say, you know what? I ain't going in the group because I asked you guys to post in the comment. It was a post I put up. I'm like, y'all, tell me what you're struggling with. I'm not going to create content just based on what I think you're struggling with. I'm gonna ask you guys right here. There's over 20 of y'all here. What is your struggle? Don't tell me about no draping techniques and you can't swag because I ain't asked that. I'm talking about the business side. What are you struggling with on the business side of running a draping business? It could be a draping rental business. It could be a draping service business. It could be a draping instructor business where you're teaching. At the end of the day, I need to know what you're struggling with. That is how I create content. If you guys don't ask the questions, guess what? I'm not creating no content. Because I don't have that kind of time. I don't. So Kimberly, one is for tomorrow. And honestly, even if no one can show up live, point is the content need to go out because that has to go. So I didn't have, that is this month too. So like I said, the level 5 only though. Level 5 and level 4, you guys will pretty much be doubled up, which is why I said I'm going live. I have a thing every Thursday. Now on level 4 and level 5, y'all only get one. This month I said I'm going every Thursday for those levels. And for level 3 and down, that is every Wednesday of this month. And I mean, I kind of like the strategy we put together. And if it works, and it should, because how I have it set up, I want to make out, that's how I'm going to have it continuous. I'm going to have it continuous doing it like that. So Jackie, you say developing a strong business strategy. Okay, I like the beginning part, but a strategy to do what? Because there's so many different strategies. Like I just told you, we just created a strategy to increase my content. Strategy means that's just the thing, right? That is the framework and how we're going to reach our goals. If I know I want to increase my visibility, I want to increase my brand awareness, we can build out strategies all day, but the strategy has to be indicative to that. So the strategy we just created is to increase my availability on the platform I love. So your strategy could be to find new clients. Your strategy could be to be able to increase your prices. Your strategy could be to be visible by the people you want to work with. So it's so many different strategies when it comes to draping. And I think people jump in it and don't realize it's more to it than just learning how to drape, because when you pay for the thing to learn how the skill set, the technical side, and then you still can't move it, you can't price it, you can't attract people to it, you kind of end up into this buyer's remorse. And that's one thing I've been seeing a lot, which is why I wanted to focus more on the business side. Like, you need both of them, you really do, to attract high. That's the strategy. I love it. To attract more high-end customers. That's the strategy. The skills for marketing. So Tina, let's talk about that. There's so many skills for marketing, guys. Like, and I think this was another thing, because you guys did put some comments on the post, but it was so general. I'm like, I need more. So you say skills for marketing. What kind of marketing? Email marketing, social media marketing, guerrilla marketing. What kind of marketing are you trying to do? Because it's just so many different kinds. Like, for me, I am not that I'm not great. I don't like it because it takes too much of your time. I don't like social media marketing. I don't like the social media strategy. Reason being, I just told y'all, if I was dependent upon social media, right, and I just disappeared for 10 days or whatever it was, how would people see my stuff? I wouldn't be making no money. I wouldn't be making no money. So many different ways that you can market your marketing. Like, when I go out in the street, I run into so many people. They're like, oh my God, that's marketing. This, a simple shirt with my name and my contact information, that is marketing. So there's so many different ways to market your business, and pick one that you love. You love, though, because when you like social media, I'm not gonna say I hate it, because I don't like using those words, but I don't like it that much. I don't, because it takes so much of your time, and it's one of the highest levels of distraction when it comes to marketing. Emails, I could drop my email, boom, I done went on with the rest of my day. Unless you guys email me back some of y'all be emailing me back some stories, some funny stories and stuff, like some replies. But it's not as, you be on social media, you mean to post one daggone thing, and before you know it, you done gone down the daggone rabbit hole. And I'm like, hold on, what just happened to the last hour? I can't do that. So another thing that I know, especially while I was going through my thing this past week and a half, I had put on my phone an app called Opal, and it's serious. It's real. When it say it locks it down, baby, it's gonna lock all your social media down. Ain't nothing coming out, and you can't get in it. I was like, okay, that's how we doing it. So it's like really just understanding that, right? Girl, Keisha, the rabbit hole is dangerous. I'm trying to tell you, and I notice when I'm falling down the rabbit hole, because I could just go in there like, oh yeah, let me post this real fast. Let me post this reel, and I just be sitting there like, I'll be like, I forgot why I got the daggone phone in my hand. I'm trying to tell you. So Therese is really so the social media marketing is a great thing, because it can really increase your visibility so much quicker. But if you don't have a strategy in place to really get seen by the people that's going to ultimately buy from you, then you'll fall in that trap. Like, oh, I need likes and loves. Like, I don't give a daggone about no likes and no loves. I don't care about none of that. I need my content to connect with people. I need to see people saving my posts. When I see people saving my posts, which is what was happening a lot over the past month or so, because I've been strategic in how I've been posting, especially on TikTok and on Pinterest. I'm like, oh, they saved that? Okay, well, let me pay attention to the platforms that pay me. Who out here? I mean, I don't know about y'all, but I don't post just for fun. I really don't. I don't. Anytime I'm posting, it's something real strategic behind it. I'm trying to tell you, something real strategic behind it. So that's the key, really realizing that. Deborah, I need to increase my visibility on social media, increase my content, email marketing, and also need to make more flyers and cards to carry around me when I'm out and about and finish my girl. Deborah, you ain't gonna never finish, because you got too much on there. You got too much on there. I'm trying to tell you. Because if you ask me, Precious, what you need to do to get further faster, I could tell you 20,000 things too. But I also could tell you I'm not a daggone elephant or an octopus, only got 2 hands and 1 brain, and I can only focus, because I'm a Gemini, because I'm a creative, on one thing at a time. Right now, I know I need to increase my visibility on a different platform because the previous one I was using ain't working. And I ain't got time to try and learn the algorithm because I want a broader reach, right? I know I probably need to restructure emails and restructure this. I ain't got time for that. Because if I do all that and put it all on my plate, ain't none of it gonna get done. And let me wait a minute, where is that, y'all? Hold on. Because Doc tried to get me. He tried to take it from me. Where I put it at? Boom! Baby, when I saw this in the store, guys, now this is so old school. Now, I was using the phone, right? But I like this because it's old school and I can visually see. I think it just mentally tells me, hurry up, you're running out of time. Like I will time block. I'm going back to my old strategy. This is stuff I taught people years ago, 2 years. I'm not gonna say a lot, like I've been in this game a long time. But ever since I've been coaching 2, 3, 4 years ago, one of the oldest methods is time blocking. Deborah, you got a lot on that list. If you could just, what's the most important, right? What's the most important? Carve out some time, get that done, right? I don't care if it takes several days. Make it your week. Make it your top 3 for the week or whatever it is. Get that done. And then once you see you're making progress, it'll kind of give you this energy to keep going, right? Guys, another thing I've noticed, and y'all know I can't keep it no other way. I've been totally transparent the entire time. This is my planner, the Posh Planner. I used to have that thing filled up. Like, you got to do this, you got to do this. I said, nah. I'm like, I'm not being productive. When I keep it to 3 and I get them done, for one, I feel amazing. And I roll on to the next 3, right? At the end of the day, are you going to die? No, but you're not going to grow if you don't make progress. So I'm all about, y'all know, I'm all about the baby steps. Like I like baby steps any day over the giant hurdles because you'll lose momentum because you burnt yourself out. So what I would like to see you do, Deborah, chunk that down. Chunk that down. Get your top 3. What's the top 3 things you want to do? What's the top 3 things? Honestly, it's going to make you money immediately. I know for me, increasing my visibility always make me money immediately because it's people that don't and never heard about the Posh Academy. As soon as they do, they fall down the rabbit hole and they're like, oh my God, she got this, she got this. And then there you go. Boom. That's all I need to focus on. So it's like, focus on your top 3, and you always want to focus on your money generating activities. Like, what's the first thing that's going to bring you money? For me, y'all know I send my emails out in the morning because as soon as I send them out, I see that traction going. I'm like, okay, cool. Boom. I made my income goal. Now I can go out there and save the world. I can go out there and save the world, right? So it's like you have to focus on what's your top priority. How are you going to operate this business? How are you going to run this business? Whatever it is. If you can hire people, you can't do that without money. So definitely. Keisha said ultimately, wait a minute, did I say end of the day? I'm quite sure I did because I haven't talked to y'all, so y'all haven't been able to kind of remind me of this new word I've been loving. And I've been saying it in my videos. I'm like, oh, she said ultimately, I like it. So Jackie, you increase your visibility different ways. If you are in the Facebook group, definitely come in there on Mondays. That's what we're talking about, marketing. That's one of the things we'll be talking about. It's several ways to increase your visibility. I just told you a couple of them. Branding yourself. For one, anytime I go out, and I don't even go out that often, guys, but when I was like going out around the tour time, and I would go to the flower shops and I would go to the fabric shops, like it was so many people that recognized me. Because for one, that's where my people are. It's highly likely for somebody that's going to buy from me to be in those kind of stores than it is to them to be places I go every day, which would be your Walmart or your Panera Bread. So it's like you got to physically put yourself in a spot where people are shopping looking for your stuff, whether that's online or whether that's on foot. There's so many ways to increase your visibility. A lot of people, especially now, I think that whole ad thing has gotten so, but it's a real thing. And it does work. I'm not going to say it don't because ads do work. Paying advertisement works. But you got to know the strategy. For me, since I don't have to pay for advertisement because I do so great in other areas that I know I'm strong in. If that makes sense. I'm always going to be for the free. How can I market my business for free? For me, I give value. That's all I got to do. I just give value. For one, I'm going to show up as authority in my lane, right? And my marketing industry. I mean, in my marketplace, I'm going to show up as authority. It's not really too much you can ask me that I don't know, right? And I'm going to be in your face every day. I'm going to be in your face every day. So when that is increasing my visibility, like, oh, you have trouble with this? Okay, cool. Boom. This is what you do. You have to increase your visibility, but it got to be in a place where people are prone to buy from you. A lot of people on Instagram, for me, they like the stuff, right? But unless it's a product, that's not where I get my students. So like, why would I spend my time doing a whole bunch over there? I ain't doing it. When I could have a system in place to do it for me, because I ain't got the time. I don't. So that is like one of the key things. Keisha said you did. What you talking about, Keisha? Oh, I did say at the end of the day. I know it's funny because I was recording content yesterday and I was like, dang, I was at that like 5 times. Like I went back. See, I ain't had y'all to correct me. I need to really understand my primary line of business: customer service and sales, administrating, accounting, most of all, how speaking to people. Go, Lynn. That's a lot too. And truth be told, you do need to understand all that. That's how you're going to position yourself better to be visible by the people that's going to buy from you. But break it down, guys. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I did not realize how important customer service was, right? Like, I think, being honest, I think on my totem pole, that was probably like one of the last things. I was like, look, because it was just so demanding. I didn't really have time until this year. Last year too, I did have a dedicated person to deal with that. But it's like, you're not going to learn all these things at once. You're not. One thing is how I think of it now. I definitely need to attract new people to my business, right? I gotta take care of the ones that's already in my business, right? The ones that come back all the time. And then I got to make sure I'm taking care of the people on the back end. So once you purchase from me, like, people, when they get them personal calls from me, I'm like, hey, this fresh from the Posh Academy. I see you had an order, but this don't look right. They're like, oh my God. So it's like, for one, that I had to realize that's something I have to do. And it's going to eliminate a problem in the beginning. Whereas I didn't know that before. So it's like, you're going to, and look how long I've been in e-commerce. I've been in e-commerce now probably 2 years, right? So things are going to come as you evolve, but focus on the things that's needed for you to sustain your business. I can't buy new inventory if I ain't got money coming in. So, man, I got to go make that money every day, every morning. I have to do a money generating activity. That's the only way my business is going to thrive. That's the only way my business is going to grow. That's the only way I am going to grow. I am not afraid of an issue or a problem, or I bring them on, because then that's going to show us where I need to strengthen. Because I never ran an e-commerce before. I don't know. I ain't know nothing about it. I just was like, oh, that's kind of cute. I want to do that. That's how I got in. And I had to learn all the things by trial and error. I didn't take a course. I didn't even go to YouTube, listen to them people. I just was like, that's what I want to do. So, guys, I don't want you guys beating yourself up about all the stuff you don't know, because it's a lot. It is a lot. But you can start today with something small. Start today. Start with the thing that's the most important, right? It could be at the top of your funnel, or it should be at the top of your funnel, right? But then also, when I say the top of your funnel, I'm talking about attracting people to your business. When you're attracting new people, however you come across them people in the beginning, whatever perception they have of your business in the beginning, is going to determine one of two things. They're going to stay or they're going to go. And if you mess it up in the beginning, 9 times out of 10, it's hard for them to come back. Guys, I'm trying to tell you, it's people. I've never lied to y'all. I'm trying to tell you. It's people, let's just say they may have saw me on this platform. right? And may have went through a bad experience, could have been an isolated experience. And then I'm like, I'm gonna do what I gotta do to make it right. But I also, I'm a whole business though. Like, we ain't doing that. And it's like they had, it's like, I can't explain it. It's weird because they would come back, it was like, I apologize. Cause I'm like, you saw, or maybe you ain't want to see, I am doing all the things to make it right, but I'm not about to sit here and deal. I'm not about to deal with that. So you got to realize, like, for one, how you want people to experience your business, what you want them to feel. Then you got to put that experience in place. And it's not, main thing is, like I hear you guys saying, it's not going to happen overnight. Guys, for me right now, I'm just giving you examples, and it may not be the same for your business. For me, I've already had brand recognition, right? Like you could go and type some stuff and my brand going to pop up, whether it's Google, whether it's YouTube, whether it's Instagram, whatever it is. I've already had that. So for me to take it to the next level, because a lot of them people, they didn't already bought into the business, right? They, whether they had a class or bought a piece of fabric, they've already bought into the business. So now the focus was, okay, now they're here. How do we get them here? How do we get even people that took classes? I only came up with this freaking class, the CDI thing, because I realized we need more industry. We need more reputable instructors in the industry. We really do. We need more knowledgeable instructors in the industry. We need more quality instructors in the industry. And y'all already know how I feel about me. So who better to teach them? Who better to teach them? Just trying to tell you. So guys, train, welcome back, girl. Welcome back. I'm trying to think what you don't got. What can I give you? Y'all know if y'all join when I'm on here, you get a gift. But Train, I think you got everything. We got to talk her. You want to know what? This is what I'm going to do. Well, see, I don't know because you're in draping. I was going to send you a mystery box. Train, you tell me if you want it because you got the book. You in the membership. You got both the books. Tell me if you want a mystery box. And we got some pretty good fabric left because when they went crazy for like my 43rd birthday. That was a time head, boy. So it's like what we have left is the stuff that I didn't put on sale because it's our quality stuff. Or like our premiums, not because all of it was good quality, but it's our premium stuff. Like I'm like, I can't, there's no way I can't do that. So Train, you gotta tell me if that's something you want, boo. But guys, with this marketing thing, it's so many things that you could begin to work on. And if you put in the post like all the things, you're going to get overwhelmed and you're going to be compelled to stay where you are because it's overwhelming. I'm trying to tell you. I did that last year. I sat still. I'm back in it. Well, I thought I was back in it until I got the curveball, but I sat still since September. Because it just was like, I like what I want to do. I want to make sure I didn't have the same year, although it was a very lucrative year. But I'm not moved by money. I don't want to feel what I felt last year, even though it was the best year I've had in business. Financially, mentally, it was the most stressful year I've had in business. So I didn't want to repeat that. And now I wanted to focus on putting things in place to not repeat that, right? So I'm trying to tell you. Tina, say it again for the people in the back. It can be paralyzing, but guys, the main thing is to never get stagnant. Don't be paralyzed by it, right? And one of the easiest ways to not be paralyzed by it is by taking it back to the baseline. If you could just do this, that'll free up whatever it is for you to do the next thing. When you put so much on your plate, that's like, oh my God. And I think that's why. Because y'all, I'm dreaming big now. So I'm like, I want to do all the things. This year, I just was like, nah, I ain't ready. Because when I'm back in it, guys, I give it everything I got, right? And I'm real selfish with it. I'm real stingy. Like, nah, I don't want to do that. We doing this over here. I don't want to do that. We doing this. So I don't know. I wanted to be sure when I'm moving, when I make my next move, it's my best move, right? Thus far, it's my best move. So main thing with you guys is, Trina, I got you, girl. I got you, boo. So the next thing is you guys got to break it down and like be real. That's too much. Even if people, like if you sign up for my coaching program, there's no way I would allow you to put all that. We can't work through that. We can't work through that in 30 days. I don't know why y'all let people tell y'all that. It's highly impossible. It's highly impossible to do that. So think of one area in your business that's lacking, that's tied directly to your money. If it's something you are not good at, something you don't want to do, go hire somebody. I'm trying to tell you. One of the biggest and key things when it comes to hiring team members, I know a lot of people don't want to do it because you figure, well, I'm not really making that much in business to hire. And you never will, because of that mentality. You never will. I had to, when I got into hiring, I went from hiring people like real nervously and at low rates, right? At low rates, to having a team of maybe 17 at the most, because I saw what it did. I saw me having these people doing the things that I needed to do but didn't want to do, like it needed to happen in my business. I was now able to dedicate my time over here, play around with things I like doing, right? I was able to go on tour. Why? Because I got a whole team running my business. My business could still move. Items could still go out. People could still order. And I liked how that felt. I felt like I was at my best. But I just felt like I burnt myself out because I just was doing too much. I was doing too much. I'm just trying to tell you, that's the main thing. Just don't quit. You cannot quit. I don't care if you pause. Like you'll have some people, and there's mainly people that's motivated. I mean, but only by money though. Like, nah, you gotta hit this today, hit that today. And I'm like, that's not in alignment with what I want to do. I also love my freedom. I love my freedom to just be creative. I love my freedom to just do nothing. I love my freedom to just go out there and sit by the daggone garden if that's what I want to do. Or do some household projects, right? It's like, I don't want to it's scary, guys. I don't want to get sucked into that vacuum machine I was in last year, because success just loves momentum. Like if you're doing the thing and you're going, guys, you can easily lose. You'd be like, whoa, what the hell just happened? And that is how I felt. I was like, I did this, I did that, I did this, I did that, I did this, I did that. And yeah, I was reaping all of the benefits financially, but I'm like, do I want to live like this? I didn't. So that's why I was like, no, let's take a pause for the call so we figure this thing out. So the main thing I'm trying to tell you guys is, Teresa, so it's fine if you join tonight. Same thing. I think it's for you guys, it's maybe a button below this broadcast. If you join the membership tonight, I do have a live going tomorrow for just the membership. Tomorrow is about, dang, I just had the paper. Oh, I'm going to say what? Oh yeah, so it's funny because tomorrow is about mastering your how to master your draping in this industry. So in case you kind of just come on and not sure how the membership is rolled around, I told you guys earlier, I feel as if in order for you to have a successful draping business, not only do you need to increase your skill set, but you also need to have your business elements in place. You have to understand the business side of draping. And guys, this was so frustrating for me in the beginning teaching this thing, because so many people they was just attracted by the thing. Like, oh my God, I want to drape like that. Well, that ain't what I want to do. I don't want to just drape like that, baby. I want to drape like that, and I want to get paid like that. Hello, can we put paid in the comments for if I'm by myself? Not only do I want to drape like that, I want to get paid like that. I like that. Trying to tell y'all, did y'all know I was a rapper in my heyday? I was. It's like I wasn't, but so the main thing is like I struggled for a long time in how to pair the two. Like I don't want to just teach somebody how to drape and then they just lost in la la land because they can't join the full figure backdrop club. Like, come on now. So whole full figure backdrop club over here. That's what we do. That's the standard. Like, that's what you want? Okay, that's $1,000. Run me my money. It's just that simple, right? But if you don't have the other elements in place, then you're gonna come over here, you're gonna learn and invest in learning how to drape, and you're gonna go back home and you're gonna be still charging $400, $500. And then you say like, and I'm like, baby, it's more to it than that. Come on, Betty. Come on. tell you. I'm trying to tell you. She said, paid like that. Come on, Betty. Glenda, paid. Teresa, I love it. $. Not only do I want drape like that, I want to get paid like that. Hold on. A bang. I never heard of this one, babe. You got, hold on. Let me. How do I attach white curtain and also add bang curtains on each side of a backdrop stand? You got me with the bang. Like I'm thinking. I like it. I'm thinking you're talking about swags. I'm thinking, and if you have that question, I highly suggest you join the membership, because we're gonna have to start at the very beginning. That way you get it, because it's really not difficult. I don't want you to be intimidated about it, because it's really not. But if I'm correct, you got to kind of let me know. I don't know about the bangs. Like now, it's funny because I'm laughing because when we in class, you know, we go over basic terminology, because a lot of people in draping get it wrong. I'm like, you said what? And a lot of people call me up, be like, Fresh, I'm like, you said what? So I get it. And so we play about the term swoop, right? Like swoops is like, that don't belong in the premium draping world. That belong in hair care, hairstylists. That's like bang, like, and that's why I laugh, because that bang word remind me of swoop. So I'm like, well, maybe if they talking about swoop, they mean swag, but I don't know. So I don't know. But guys, that's it. I just wanted to come in here for one, kind of give you guys updates on what is going on, what to expect. At the end of the day, I am a content creator. I'm going full throttle in my content, because for one, I like it. And for two, since I am not actually touring and draping and doing these master classes, this is just a good way for me to really just give more value to you guys, so you can learn some of the intricacies that you just don't know. And like, could be the one thing keeping you from creating the freaking masterpiece you're trying to create. So, but I wanted to pair it with the draping tips. So it's like, I don't want to only be teaching tech. So it's like technical, what do I call it? So Monday is in the group again, right? Monday is in the group for Marketing Mondays. Tuesday is Tip Tuesday. So on the podcast, which is what we used to do on Wednesdays, I'm gonna do it every Tuesday, and I'm gonna be sharing tips with you guys, right? Tip Tuesday, take your draping to the next level. And then on Wednesday is for level 3. That's when I'm doing a full video. Like it's like a training, doing full training on whatever the said topic. Because I got so many, guys. Oh my God, I got so many. And then on Thursday is tech. It's like, I got to come up with a name, but it's for Technique Thursday, when I'm really sharing techniques, right? Like just different techniques. It could be 1 month we could be focused on swagging, another month we just focus on different stuff. This is the way I figured, like, I could still, because y'all been asking about them classes, and I'm like, baby, I ain't doing it this year. Yes, Trina. Yes. So that's exactly, you know, that's what it's called. Scallops, swag. So swag, right? But there's not so many different. The way I teach is only 3 different swag types, right? So that is all I have, guys. If you have any questions, definitely, you guys know exactly where to find me. Put them below the videos on YouTube. I go in there every day and I answer them. If you are looking for taking your draping business to the next level, I definitely suggest you join level 3 in the membership. That's where I'll be every Wednesday. And if you're looking to take your draping technical skills to the next level, that's where I'll be every Thursday in the YouTube membership. To join the membership, if you have not already done so, y'all, I don't know what to find y'all. To join the member, it will be any here it is. It will be any link. It'll say below any video on the YouTube videos, it'll say join. It'll say join. I think that's all it says, is join. But then, like, let's just say this is a long, that's a free mug. So I'm not doing the mugs tonight. I'm doing mystery boxes for anybody that joined tonight. But this is the link, the bit.ly link, YouTube membership. If that's a little too long, guys, just go to my link tree. Linktree got everything. Linktree got everything the Posh Academy offers, and then you would just see join the YouTube membership. So I will see you guys if you're in my group, right? Come on, Glenda. I like it. Drape and swag. So no, drape is the I like when y'all say these things. I want to make sure y'all saying the right thing. So the drape is the actual panel. When you're talking in terms of draping, that's the action of what you're doing, right? That is what we're doing. We are draping. But when we're creating a swag on a drape, the swag is relative to the swag itself. Like if I say something, if you talk to me about a swag, I know exactly what you're talking about. If you talk to me about a drape, you're going to be talking about the panel. If you talk to me and you say draping, that is the act of you creating the backdrop. So if y'all want some more tips about the I'm trying to tell you about the basic terminology, again, y'all need to join membership, babe. I'm trying to tell you. Thank you for that call. I didn't even realize I had double oil. Girl, yeah, I did talk to you, Kim. I was like, something don't look right here. I be trying. Like if I notice something come through, I be like, let me fix this before it just, we don't even want to go, you get it and got send it back. And nah, so if I notice something, like if I'm in it, I always try and go, I try and be proactive and fix it right then and there. Y'all, who is this feature and benefit? Like, why do this is somebody I know. This sounds like somebody I coach. Who is this Facebook user? Y'all gotta help me out. Because what y'all I swear to God, I'm just so curious as to who this is. Features and benefits. What? What y'all know about that? I did. I'm trying to tell you, you got to know the features and the benefits of what you offer. That's how you make them conversions until ching ching. When you let people realize the benefits of being or buying from you, it's a sale all day, every day. So guys, if y'all need to learn more about features and benefits, and that is a part of marketing, if you don't know it or not, features and benefits is a part of marketing. Some of the stuff we're going to talk about on Mondays, go ahead and get in the group. If you are not in my Facebook group, guys, you need to be. Here it is right here. That's that link. Get in the group because on Mondays we're going to talk about marketing. So that's all I got. I just want to say thank you guys to everybody that joined me tonight. I want to say thank you definitely to everybody that reached out to me. I want to say thank you to everybody that sent me special isolated prayers, just sent me just warm you. If it wasn't for you guys, I probably wouldn't have been able to show up tonight. I'm just being super honest. So guys, I want you to take that in consideration when you're running your business and life start lifing. It's totally okay. Like you are the boss. Hello, I ain't got to put in no pink slip. Like I ain't got to come up with the stories I used to have to say back then when I had a boss. I like, boss, I ain't gonna be able to make it to work. Like I went outside and guess what? My car had 3 wheels. I was making some crazy stuff. I try to tell you, I would make up some crazy stuff. I don't know if I really said that one, but I don't know. It sounds like something I would. I don't know. So again, guys, I'll be here next Tuesday, next Wednesday, and next Thursday. It's just a matter of what, like if you're in a membership or not. If you're not in any membership, in any group, guess what? No worries, guys. I'll be here next Tuesday. I'll be still gracing the platform with my presence. So I love you guys. Thank you for joining me. And as always, it's your girl Precious Stevens of the Posh Academy. And what I do, I help designers such as yourself take their draping to the next level because I believe designers deserve more money, and my job is to help you get it. Simply put, I make your draping look good. Bye, guys. I love y'all.